Pressure down Banana from Navi as well. They're going to be a fast flank, but Electronic has to hold on inside the pit, forced into the open. He needs to find this kill. He needs to do it quickly. Into flames. There's the trade. Nicely done from bodyy and G2 getting into the bomb site.
Good news, though, that Electronic did get a kill because he was burning alive in amongst all of that. So a 1-for-1 trade. However, post-plant going to be on the cards, and Shox has done so much damage. Simple's on 1 HP. Definitely not the player from Navi's perspective you'd want in this position. And with the rotation somewhat stalling out, G2 are looking good. Flamie's gonna have to go in. Lucky takes his head clean off his shoulders, putting even more pressure on the rest of Navi. As it stands, Edward in a confrontation, gonna get the better of Shox, and now suddenly the player advantage going firmly in Navi's hands. They're actually gonna get this retake.
What a round from Edward. That is so well done. Remembering as well, you could see he remembered the call. Shox was in boiler, turns around.
Left though, and a player in the pit could be all that's required for Navi, and it's that man Electronic. He's going to open up with 2, making 3 kills in quick succession, holding down the fort by himself, running out of ammunition, doesn't get it onto Lucky. So at least they should be able to get the bomb planted after all, but this is way closer than G2 should have been in.
Yeah, they've got to be hurt. That is a great triple kill. Gives him a chance. Zeus going to be the point man on the retake, and you have Simple behind him still. But again, much like Edward, Zeus is caught with a nade in his hand. They must 2v1 this. Kenny is too low to take a heads-up fight. He's got to drag Simple into the crossfire. He's being patient, trying to lure Kenny S out of position. He does it successfully. Simple, he's not going to pull off the clutch. Lucky's able to hold on and pit. Edward's the only one with 1 left, and he's on Rap side. There's the peek from Zeus. He gets blind. 1-for-1. That's not the worst thing in the world. Edward gonna peek the angle, gets the dink, can't find the finish up. Great kills from bodyy. Simple's gotta get aggressive to get out of the crossfire. Oh, 2 stunning headshots. Another heroic performance. But Simple did it. He turned around in Navi's favor. And a cheeky grin on his face.
And that, if you're new to Counter-Strike, if this is the first page you're watching, is why Simple is hyped up so much. He can turn rounds in the blink of an eye. It looks like Navi will get away with that early stack.
That's a really cool counter reaction from G2 to get up mid very, very fast. But as you said, the Molotov in lane slowed them down in a big way. They didn't go up Rap side. They're coming in late. Zeus listening in the smoke. Simple spamming. Electronic's going to get one with the AUG. That's the bomb down as well. Shox is exposed, and Lucky is there to shut down Zeus. Just 1 kill. A 3-on-4. But can they actually break into the bomb site? This is going to have to be a coordinated pinch.
Oh, Electronics will be disappointed he didn't get the better of Lucky there. Did knock him down to 2, and the bomb's gone out once again. Jax and Kenny S remain. Kenny's gonna thread the eye of the needle, lands the headshot onto Edward, but Simple still has that bomb right ahead of him. Gonna be a nightmare for G2 to contend with this, but they flashed him out, and there's the headshot from Jax. This round isn't done just yet. It's coming down to the bitter end. Just 2 players remain, 1 on each side. Oh. And there's Kenny with the headshot. G2.
Could be a disaster for the Frenchman. Navi taking a gamble with limited utility, limited weaponry. A 4-man stack towards this B bomb site, and G2 has rotated right back into it.
Oh, no one's going to check sandbags. flamie could be in for a hat-trick of kills, but it's just 1. body's been wrecked in the process. Here comes Simple. Almost caught between 2 mines. Still does a chunk of damage to Kenny. And at this stage, they may not realize there's more players over here on B. Step up, Edward. Bomb has been dropped. What a call by Navi. They do have Electronic there, though, but he's moved forward. He's no longer in the pit. He's going to try and take the fight. This could be brutal timing for him, though. Edward's going to hold on just about with 2 kills, 2 very impactful frags. And now that Electronic's made a move through the smoke, he's going to pounce with 2, looking for a 3rd, can't get it done. A lot of damage has been inflicted, and it's a 1-on-1. flamie going to have to make the long traversal move from B through on the A side. Kenny just going to plant safe. This does mean he's going to have a claustrophobic hold, though, once flamie starts to make a move in. He just has an opener. Side up at his disposal, and Kenny S with the superior firepower. There's a slight gap in that smoke as well. G2 now going to start to push their authority down. No one checks the boost, but they do. Last tick of that flashbang. If flamie was unblind, that would have been a whole different ball game. Simple back to the wall, gonna come out swinging with the first, looking to secure the bomb site. 8 seconds to go. There's not gonna be enough time for Kenny to get on the site. Can do a bit of damage on his way out, but this round is going the way of Navi. They're gonna lead 7-4. Boosting up Kenny to peek into pit, but there's Edward from the side, able to get 2, nearly a 3rd onto Jax, and that could be the moment. Zeus gonna make sure that Banana's no longer an issue. And G2 are forced into a bit of a horrible position here, making a move through the arch side. Getting across to the side of this stage is an absolute nightmare, and Simple is going to punish Lucky. It's all on Jax. Has no idea where the remainders of Na'Vi are, one of which is going to be flamie, making a move through library side, 15 seconds, and in the back of Jax's mind, he just wants to save this up, but he's going to get denied. Lining up the potential nade, and here comes Jax, a similar position to where Shox ran into the round prior. It didn't work out for him, but the flashes and nades are going to be on point. Jax not able to double up with a second. Zeus is going to repel that, moves into the smoke, but he was always going to be out in position in that stage. Decides to back away into the arms of Shox. This is such a strange round from Na'Vi. Super aggressive round from G2. Is going to yield a 3-on-2 advantage, and now all the pressure on Electronic. He's about to get forced by remaining G2 players.
Yeah, but he slowed him down. Smoke in lane is going to make them a little bit cautious. There's a massive gap in that, though. What kind of an angle can Electronic find?
This in the realms of possibility. Kenny is going to try and shut it down before it can gather any kind of momentum or steam. But decides better of his angle. Shox will go for the peak. He had a slow start, but he's warming up just when it counts, leaving Simple 1-on-3 with the AK, and Kenny S will greet him. 9-6, even though there's 25 seconds left.
And I don't like the setup from G2. They need to do what Navi did and just gamble and stack a bomb site and hope it's the correct one, because your defense is spread way too thin. Kenny against 5 needs some immediate headshots, and he gets the damage, but not the frag. And Shox has got to wrap around mid, and this pistol round is all but over, especially now when that goosh comes out. Shox forced away. Jax, don't even go for it. Shox wants to save the kit. Jax is going to go down.
They're going to go for the peek down Banana, but instantly Lucky's been found. Electronic's going to claim. Kenny S does bounce back with one of his own. And Shox is somewhat isolated now, going to have to rely on his teammate. No one checks sandbags, and body's able to double up with 2 of his own. Bit of a mistake from Na'Vi, could cost him dearly. Shox nearly burns to a crisp, but still somehow alive on 7 HP before Electronic will find him out. SG and Play going to get 2, and it is the duo that you'd want in this situation, but
Gotta be mindful. You can see him considering the fact that they can jump through this. A boost over the top of the smoke. There's the kill from Body, saves Kenny's life, and the follow-up kill with the AWP.
Ability for G2, they're going to back away. They know how vitally important this is. Nade's going to be exchanged. I think Shox may have just caught a glimpse of Zeus, but the flashbang going to do enough to force him back. There's no avenging frag, but Electronic will get the upper hand onto Lucky. Puts a bullet between his eyes. This puts way more pressure on B than G2 are hoping for this early on in the round.
He's got no nades as well. Shox has to take a heads-up fight, and it's not going to work. Kenny rotating over now, but again, the AWP stuck behind the smoke. It's so difficult, and Body and Jax aren't even rotating over. They haven't moved yet. 2 players in this B bomb site. What can Kenny S find? He would love to get one. They're being so quiet. Now he's going to hear the footsteps. Now he's going to hear the plant go down. You imagine he's going to spam to try and stop it. It's not going to work. That's when Simple peaks. That's when he pounces. And the round is over. Either way, haven't really been able to slow down this Navi onslaught. Here we go, push down mid, try and catch Navi off guard, no nades to signal it's coming, and Edward loves that. He loves it very, very much. 4 quick kills. Ooh, flamie could step in front of that smoke if he wanted to. It appears a little too quick for him. Simple's found a headshot on Shox, who was just trying to spot. Wasn't even trying to necessarily commit, but that's beautiful. Lucky's gonna love that. Not that part, as Zeus gets a trade. That's when flamie pounces on the lurk. A classic lurk. But I think flamie has called that they're coming down mid, so Navi should be aware. They know that at least one is gonna come down mid. Meanwhile, it's not an option. It's gotta be a full 10-second defuse, so Kenny's gotta find them all. That's gonna be it. Navi's gonna take this Inferno against G2. It's gonna be 16-7.
Yeah, Body shooting across there just gave Navi all the information they needed. Sure, he's got the first kill. They're heavily tagged in the process. And there we have it. Edward puts the final nail in the coffin. And Navi steamroll to a 1-0 win.
Not as much limping from Navi as we might have thought, as perhaps G2 was hoping. They looked much more solid than I think a lot.